The Indian aviation sector has been a turbulent one. From 1991 to 2006, 14 private airlines went bankrupt. Entering this graveyard of regional airlines, Indigo's journey has been remarkable. Their strategies, which led to consistent profits while competitors struggled, are worth examining in depth. Indigo, founded by Rahul Boisia and Rakesh Gangwal, has achieved extraordinary success. For 10 consecutive years, they were the only profitable airline in India, achieving a market share exceeding 60% and operating more than 2,000 flights daily. In 2006, when Indigo launched, there were only 305 aircraft in India. Today, Indigo alone has 380. Many airlines that started with Indigo either merged or shut down, including Air Deccan, Air Sahara, Jet Airways, Kingfisher Airlines, Paramount Airways, and Indian Airlines. Rakesh Gangwal holds about 20% stake, Rahul Boisia around 38%, and the remaining shares are distributed amongst various stakeholders who have seen significant returns. Why is the Indian aviation market so challenging? Fuel prices are difficult to control, representing 40 to 50% of an airline's operating costs. Aviation turbine fuel (ATF) prices in Delhi have risen sharply, from Rs 40,000 per kiloliter in 2010 to Rs 1 lakh per kiloliter in 2024. An average aircraft fuel tank holds 15 to 35 kiloliters. Since India relies heavily on imported oil, these prices are sensitive to global fluctuations. Demand also fluctuates, impacted by factors like geopolitical events, pandemics, and natural disasters. Empty planes mean increased losses, especially with high fixed costs like salaries, leases, airport parking fees, and insurance. Low profitability is another major challenge. Price comparison websites and booking platforms have increased transparency, forcing airlines to compete on price in an intensely competitive market, driving down margins. Indigo's success stems from several key strategies. In 2005, they placed a historic order for 100, a 320 aircraft, a $6 billion deal. This massive order secured them a substantial discount, estimated to be 40 to 50%. Two reasons contributed to this. Airbus wanted to compete with Boeing in India, and Rakesh Gangwal had an existing relationship with Airbus. Cleverly, Indigo negotiated a staggered delivery over several years, receiving one new plane every 45 days. This allowed them to manage their finances and scale operations gradually. Despite limited capital, how did Indigo afford this purchase? They used a sale and leaseback agreement. They bought the planes at a discount, sold them to a leasing company at a profit, and then leased them back, paying monthly rent. This innovative approach reduced upfront capital expenditure significantly. The leasing company assumed the ownership risks while earning a return on their investment, while Indigo preserved its capital and gained access to a fleet of new aircraft. Indigo followed one solid business plan, unlike Kingfisher, who changed its seating configuration adding business class, which reduced capacity and led to revenue losses when business class seats went unsold. Indigo stuck with a single-class configuration, maximizing passenger volume and revenue per flight. Kingfisher's acquisition of the loss-making Air Deccan, followed by the launch of Kingfisher Red to target the budget market, ultimately backfired, cannibalizing their own customer base and reducing average ticket prices. Efficiency was paramount. Indigo reduced turnaround time to 20 minutes, much lower than the industry average of 45 to 60 minutes. This was achieved through streamlined passenger disembarkation, faster cleaning, and preemptive in-flight garbage collection, ensuring more flights per day per aircraft. It also adopted the hub-and-spoke model, routing flights through major hubs to maximize passenger loads and aircraft utilization, as opposed to point-to-point routes, which are more prone to flying with empty seats. Indigo found innovative ways to cut costs. They hired only female cabin crew, reducing weight per flight and thus fuel costs, and lowering accommodation expenses. They commissioned stylish, cost-effective uniforms, enhancing their brand image without unnecessary expense. By using only a 320 aircraft, they eliminated retraining costs for pilots and crew. They also cut out non-essential amenities like free meals and entertainment systems, passing the savings to customers. This resonated with price-conscious travelers, particularly those switching from train travel, expanding Indigo's market significantly. Kingfisher Airlines focused on growth and luxury, accumulating massive debt. Indigo, however, prioritized profitable growth. They focused on core values, low-cost operations, consumer affordability, and strong leadership, hiring experienced aviation executives like Bruce Ashby and Aditya Ghosh, who led them through 10 years of profitability. They also capitalized on competitors' failures, hiring trained Kingfisher pilots, eliminating training costs, and gaining experienced manpower quickly. The partnership between Boshev and Gangwal was crucial. Bhatia, outgoing and market-savvy, handled commercial aspects, while Gangwal, with his operations experience, focused on efficiency and cost-cutting. Their complementary skills and strong partnership, built on mutual trust and a shared vision, led Indigo to become a global leader in the Indian aviation market.